Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of March 2nd, 2025. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from sunny and beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. Now, usually I talk about the energy just for the week ahead, and I'll do that again today, but I also want to pull out a little bit and take a look at the whole month of March because it's a biggie and one of the most transformative and pivotal months, not only of the year, but of our lives. So this month has 2 eclipses, the spring equinox, and 2 planets going retrograde. Venus goes retrograde today, and our friend Mercury does in a couple weeks. And also Neptune moves into Aries for the first time in over 150 years. So this month shifts everything. And we've been leading up to it for a while. We've seen it coming, and now it's here. So this is not doom and gloom. This is transformation and evolution. And since it's happening in eclipse season, we're talking fated events. So March starts with a powerful Pisces Stellium, meaning a bunch of planets are hanging out in Pisces at the same time. This extra strong Pisces energy is all about connection. We can describe it as a powerful time of unity and gratitude. Like when the USAID workers walked out of their building after cleaning out their desks this week to people clapping and cheering for them. Or after 9/11 when people lined the streets to thank the firefighters. That's the type of energy we're in. And it's a reminder that we're all in this together. It's deeply healing and connecting, and I love that this is how we're starting the month, and it sets the tone for the month. Another heart-opening event starting the month is Venus going retrograde. Yesterday on the 1st, Venus went retrograde in Aries. So Venus retrograde is here to shake things up and make us question everything, especially around love, friendship, and money. This is one of the big astrological events happening this year. And Venus retrograde in Aries can also be a little challenging. We can feel vulnerable, and it can bring up old stuff, unhealed stuff, related to our relationships and our values. So Mars retrograde just ended, and experiencing this Venus retrograde on the back of Mars retrograde brings an intensity to the next few months. And it could lead to us feeling overwhelmed with the current situation. No shit, huh? So while Venus retrograde is powerful enough on its own, it is quickly followed by an ultra-potent blood moon eclipse in Virgo. So we're officially in eclipse season. The blood moon lunar eclipse is in 2 weeks, and the eclipse portal opens 2 weeks before the first eclipse, so we're in eclipse energy now, and we'll feel it building as we lead up to the eclipse. Blood moon eclipses are very powerful, and because they happen on a full moon, and full moons are about endings and release, we can expect some very quick endings and changes. So this eclipse is a big reality check. Virgo's energy is all about getting real. No more brushing things under the rug or pretending everything's fine when it's not. It's like the universe is ripping off our rose-colored glasses. Shit is in our face and we can't ignore it anymore. And then the very next day following the eclipse, Mercury goes retrograde. So in addition to already being in eclipse energy, we're also in the pre-shade energy of Mercury retrograde. But one good thing, there's multiple good things, but after all that intensity of the first couple weeks, on the 20th, the spring equinox comes along to bring some fresh and inspiring energy that helps soften all that we've been through. The equinox is also the start of the astrological new year, and this is the fresh start we've been wanting and what we've been waiting for, even with all the retrograde energy. Aries brings us confidence, boldness, and a little bit of chaos, but in the best way. And the month ends with another eclipse on the 29th. This time it's a solar eclipse in Aries, and this eclipse is for setting intentions and moving forward. But it also brings the end of a bigger cycle that we've been in for the last year and a half. So you can think of it as a graduation point that helps us have clarity on what's happened the past year and a half. And we're not done yet. The next day after the solar eclipse, Neptune moves into Aries for the first time since 1875. Neptune spends about 13 years in a sign, so when it changes signs, it has a big impact on our society. and Neptune will be in Aries until 2038. And during this time, we can expect shifts in leadership and power, and also some innovation in medicine, the arts, and spirituality. This shift contributes to the spiritual awakening we're undergoing. And Neptune in Aries is giving us a wake-up call. So in numerology, March is a 3-month. A 3-month is perfect for tapping into your creative side, whether that's writing or art or music or dance or any form of self-expression. This is how we balance the intense energies of the month. So take a mental break from the intensity and do something creative. My friend Linda sent me a color book and some crayons for my birthday last year. So I'm going to pull those out and I'll be doing some coloring this month. A 3-month is also about expressing yourself in communication. This is a great time to share your ideas, to network, and connect with people on a deeper level. So we can expect protests to ramp up. People are coming together to stand up and support the important things: freedom, our civil rights, healthcare. This 3-month is here to support us at the perfect time. So since 2025 is a 9-year, a time for wrapping up old chapters and preparing for fresh starts, March's 3 energy adds a creative twist to this transformative period. We're blending transformation with creativity. We're finishing up one chapter while starting a new chapter. So March is the bridge between what was and what will be. And we can expect some karmic events and some quantum shifts. So overall, this is an intense month. The energy is unsettling. We'll experience some upheaval and significant endings. Clearly, we can see this happening already. And I've said this before, and I'll probably say it again. What's happening on the outside is also happening on the inside. The upheaval and the ending we see in our society is also happening with each of us. So we'll have to face our shit. But by doing this, we transform and evolve. We are collectively being asked to surrender illusions and embrace divine timing. And to step forward with courage. This isn't the time to sit back and wait and see what happens. This is the moment when you consciously choose what you want your life to be, how you want to evolve, and then fight for it. Like we knew this was coming, we knew this year would shake everything up, and we're in the thick of it now. So what is really cool, though, is that we start the month with the Pisces Stellium, and we end the month with an even bigger Pisces Stellium, a rare 6-planet stellium that coincides with the solar eclipse. Like, this brings us together. We'll see more compassion and support and love and caring than we've seen in a long time. And that's the underlying energy of the month and all of the change. So keep that in mind. This month is healing our differences and couldn't come at a better time. So of course it is, huh? This is also an excellent time to get some support from your spirit guides. I think we could all use a little extra support this month. My 6th anniversary sale only lasts 2 more days, so Monday's the last day. So you can get a 30-minute session for only $60 or an hour for $120. Or if you really want to support yourself, buy a package of 6 30-minute sessions for only $300. You can use that package for hour sessions if you want to. So there is a link to the sale in the show notes, or you can go to my website, abundology.com. It is a beautiful day in Bozeman today, a balmy 46, so I can't wait to get outside and take Jasper for a long walk and soak up some sun. So as always, thank you so much for listening and passing the podcast on to a friend. Next week, we'll talk all about the lunar eclipse and how we can expect it to transform our lives. So have a great week, everyone, and I'll talk to you again next week.